Buddy. Hey, man, you don't want to? All right, well, all right, then you can leave, but here, take that. No, be free. I guess he was featured. The title's slight lie there, but it's whatever. That's a good amount of time here. Without anybody. How's it going? Number one person, number one lurker. I see you. MS1, what's up? Seaman, what's up? Lincoln Barnes, hey dude. I've been getting your name correct in the credits. I think I hope so. When it was like Linoleum Barnes. This guy lives on the camera. I don't live on the camera. I live in my room. I thought Linoleum was pretty neat. I thought you were like from France or something. Alex Fronin, hello there. How's it going? Good morning to you. It's 7:19 for me. Just finished uploading my video. I couldn't stream earlier. Today we are making a video about array flatteners. So that's what I'm working on in the back. Actually, I already have it done, right? So we're going to talk about the spread operator. We're going to talk about array.isArray. That's a brand new fancy thing. Exiting. Sam, I asked you to stream or confirmed, and you have chosen the alternate option. Any projects that'll help with practicing concurrency in Python? I'm not sure. You can't write in English? It's all right. I can't write in French. Should we do the everyone tag? Should I change the at here to at everyone? Concurrency. Why does that word seem familiar, but I can't place it? Do the everyone. That's the quickest way to make people mad. I think I'll do the at everyone for the other. Oh God, my voice. Asynchronous programming. Oh yeah. You gotta go. All right, man. Have a good Sunday. Oh yeah. See, that's not my forte. I can't really answer that. You'll have lunch. See if I'm alive. Maybe. Who knows? Probably be filming a video. Then I need to do some other things. I inspired you. I'm glad. I'm glad that I inspired you. My man, Henry. No, you're my man, dude. What's up? How's it going? Thanks for spending your Sunday with me. How are you guys doing? What'd you guys do today? How's the Unity going, Sam? You want Unity over Unreal? Oh, you're going through university. Evan, good morning. I saw you last night. We're on the same schedule. It must be. We'll probably just stream till 8 o'clock my time. Like 11:22. 11:22 on a Monday? You're about to do chest and tries. Nice, dude. Nice. I need to go to the GNC, pick up a couple things. But first I have to film a video. Is Treehouse worth it? You want like quality video? Yeah. There's so many resources for Unity. Well, now that Fortnite has hit its heyday, Unreal Engine also has a lot of support. I mean, check it out, right? So is Treehouse worth it? You don't have to pay anything. Just use the code and then get your do the week trial, see if you like it. How's life been treating me? This is the thing, right? Life doesn't happen to you, life happens for you. And so that phrase kind of makes it seem like you play the victim of life, you know? So how's life treating me? It doesn't really matter. How I'm interpreting it, pretty good. That's too deep. That's too deep for 7:23 in the morning. Star Kings, hi. What's up, man? Welcome. Joshua Robbins in the house. Confirminati. Would you guys be interested in a Twitch stream with viewers? We can do live streams where we talk about like code and stuff, but what about a viewer game stream? That interest anyone? Hey, by the way, if you're lurking, thanks for lurking. Try to get to everybody. Would be nice. Okay. All right. Anthony, I appreciate you. Thanks for being here. If you think it's boring, you want to see some engagement, feel free to hop in. A code fight tournament on stream. Oh, just thinking about that gives me like PTSD, dude. Prepare for people to whip out, well, you could have done it this way. Well, you should have done, you didn't even think about doing this. You're such a pleb. Prepare. That's what happens. Oh, man. You're using JavaScript. Everyone knows assembly is the best language. No. Where am I working? Salt Lake City. Step code. Hello. Where's that wolf? He's chilling. Right there. What's up, bro? How you doing, man? He's featured. Come here. Come here for a second. Come here. I'm not gonna pick you up. I'm gonna pick you up. Just say hello to the stream, fam. My dude. Hold on. The camera is not pointed up enough. Here we go. Now, is this not the cutest little dude? He's pretty cute. Let's see. He's pretty fluffy. You should see my floor. Luckily, this isn't 4K video. Hello, my dude. How you doing? Now he's just chilling. Can you shake? Shake. It's hard for him to do it when he's standing up. Yeah, we could just call him Ghost from Game of Thrones. He's a big fan of the ear rubs. He's melting, and he's gone. Josh Derulo. I prefer to go by Jason Derulo. You have a 1.5, so boxers are pretty intense. The other dog that I have is a half Rottweiler, half healer mix, like cattle dog. Oh, man. Yeah, so today we're doing an array flattener. Are you guys interested in seeing an array flattener live? I'd have to wipe off my board. Luckily for me, I have an unopened dry erase marker. What is Lambda School? You're off to bed, have a good night. In before reduce. Nah, dude. You just use the spread operator and then is array with a little bit of a loop, and you're good to go. Grinding. Dude, Fluke. Do I have experience with Python? Yeah, I have a little bit. Good morning, Matthew. I was doing some research that would add some value to you guys. So let me do this. We'll pseudocode it. Here we go. Bust out the whiteboard for the stream. Let's see. Here we go. See, you can see how often I use this by how easy it comes off. This is not fair, right? I'm giving all away my content in the stream. All right. Hey, have you ever coded with Go? No, I haven't. I don't know what the applications for Go are. All right, so this is a nested array that you want to flatten, right? So we got, come on. Really? Friggin' discount dollar store markers. Hold. You missed the dog. He'll be back. It's a recorded stream. You can do it later. Lick the marker. It'll work. Just get a little bit of a little tipsy with your marker on Sunday. No big deal. Are all these? All right. You have an array. And then inside of this, you have another array. All right. 1, 2. Then inside of that, you have another array. So like, I don't know, that, 3. A single number maybe, that. And then, let's just add a number in the main array. Right? So you want to get these all out. The mic is, hold the marker upright. I'm left-handed, bro. Here. So hard to do. Do I have paper somewhere? Oh, yeah. Well, it's hard to do when I'm at an angle. And I'm not right-handed. The mic is going crazy. Yeah, I know. It's not good. I'm sorry. So what you need to do, pretty much, is you write a function. So you have a function. Blah, blah, blah. Right, so there's your curly bracket. We good? We still following? You're going to put your array in there. And then it's backwards for you guys. But basically you have your array. Oh, first you have to write a loop. But let's see. Am I using OBS? Could I screen share? Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm using the live version. Let me recalibrate here. You got to head out. Thanks, dude. Thanks for hanging with us. I lost my marker top. Found it. Found the marker top. Normally I have paper around here somewhere. Here. You just wanted to say keep up the great work. Hey, thanks for hanging out, Christers. Professor Josh today. Well, Professor Josh is going to write it down on paper so that you guys can see it a lot better. Coincidentally, my mortgage insurance paper that they send like it's a requirement. That's like the only legal spam left. Professor Jason Derulo. All right. It's going to be backwards when I show it to you guys, but I'm still answering questions. So in the meantime, she went to work already, and then she's going to dinner with her family. She's not the waifu, and I won't get married. All right, are you ready? Here we go. We have a nested array here, right? Then you write a function with items. Then you make a new array inside of that function. We'll call it the constant flat array. And then you do a for each over this array. And then you do, if it is an array, then you want to do the spread operator on the items in that array and push it into this array. Else, push the rest of it into the array. And that's it. That's how you flatten it. Basically, it's just the spread operator. I know you guys probably didn't see any of that. Let me type it out for you. Are you ready? Hair looks sassy. Thanks. Oh, it's over the 200 character count. Okay. All right, I'll just paste it in a code pen if you want to check it out. Or maybe well, I'm having bin. You ever think of adding a green screen using the green screen for my computer screen? Yeah, the problem is with my hair or any hair on any green screen. If you don't have even lighting all the way around, then it's not good. Huge fan of the channel. You're an inspiring person. I think I'm just trying to help out. Okay, so you want the first nested array to work on. All right, so take this array, flatten that out into one single array. If you want to see the actual output of it, oh, wow, okay. It doesn't want to be console logged. Oh. Yeah, okay. So let me grab you the, how do I give you this link? Where's the share button for, all right, sorry. I'm going to answer questions. Josh, what do I do for work? I think you said I'm a team lead. What does my team do? So the team kind of got downsized, so there's not really a team anymore. If you've been watching YouTube and you feel like I put out more content weekly than any other channels, boggles the mind. I mean, what are you going to do if you want to grow, right? You have to, I will outwork anyone, or I will do my best to outwork anyone. Did the dog go back to sleep? He's in there. Hater, hi. How to stop procrastinating when you're trying to code? You gotta ask yourself, like, what are you avoiding? Are you avoiding the uncomfortableness? Because when you like inevitably get stuck. So what did my team do? Right now, I'm the go-to person for a UI redesign project. So I do the front end. I do C#. I do JavaScript. I work with open source libraries. Nice, cracks. Congratulations. Share. There you go. If you guys want to see the array flattener solution that I'll be doing later today, there's the link. You just stopped in to like and comment. Busy Sundays. Yo, you're also getting the constant hustle equals true. Nice, dude. Merch store has great products at affordable prices. Could you guys do me a favor and click the like button just so it seems even with my other videos? That'd be great. Is that a husky or a pomsky? So it's neither. It's called a Huskimo, American Eskimo plus husky. Do I use any special keyboard? I mean, I have a RGB. I don't know. Crusader is just a little bit of a troll there. Am I from Finland? No, I'm not from Finland, but I lived there for a while. I was married to... Nice, dude. Welcome back. I was married to a girl there. I know that's why you're not banned, because you've been here. You're the OG troll. I remember. I was married to a girl in Finland. I had a Finnish family. I went to school there. Did the whole experience, and then she asked for a divorce. But she still has my last name, so that's kind of neat. I don't know why you would do that. To be unique. I'll see you in Discord, Calvin. Later, dude. Thanks for hanging out. She'll regret it. I think so. She's probably too prideful to understand what regret means. How do you have a work-life balance? You stay in the office for like 11, 12 hours. You enjoy it, but you're losing your gains. It's the problem. You just leave, dude. What are you gaining from working 11 or 12 hours a day? Or being in better yet, what are you gaining from being in an office for 12 hours a day? I swear to God, when you're 85 years old or 90 or 100 and you're sitting on your deathbed, you're not going to be like, man, those 11 or 12 hours a day, man, in the office, they were so worth. No one on their deathbed says, I wish I was in the office more. Okay? No one says that. I've asked my grandparents, because I still have grandparents, and I said, if you could go back in time and do anything, what would you do? Every single one is like, I would travel more. I'd learn more stuff, but not in school, but about the world. Like, remember that, dude. You don't want to spend, life is what happens when you're too busy working. Then you get old and you wonder where it all went. It was there the whole time, but you're in an office for 12 hours a day for some reason. It's depressing. Why is it depressing? As long as you're aware of it and then you live your life around that. I mean, it's Sunday, right? So my mom always told me I was going to be a preacher, and I never thought it would be through YouTube live stream. That's why she named me Joshua, whatever that means. 'Cause I'm supposed to be a leader or something. Right? Well, would you rather like slide into your grave or would you rather just like limp? I'm trying to slide. Favorite work project? Uh, Probably the one that I'm doing now. Need more Good Boy? I don't know what the Good Boy's doing. No, if you spend more time at work, you're just spending more time at work. Just because you spend more time at work doesn't mean that you make more money. That just means that you're building someone else's dreams and putting in a lot more of your hours to do it. My guy. But I get what you're saying. Yeah, I know. No, Joshua is the OG name for Jesus. Fantastic. All right, well, you're working in retail, but you hate it. You're trying to learn code so you can get into more purposeful work. Do I think, all right, well, how are you trying to learn code, Kyle? Can I get some deets on that? Some people are bosses, some people are workers. Do I play any games? Yeah, I like Overwatch. Well, I mean, what's your plan to land a job in 6 months? What are you doing? You're self-taught so far. Code Academy, free code camp. It depends. I mean, you're going to need some back-end stuff. Does someone even care that you have a degree? It's from an unknown Bulgarian. Hey, dude, I have a degree from an unknown Finnish university. Will cryptocurrency ever replace real money? Not for a while. Money will eventually be digitized entirely, probably. But I don't necessarily know if you'll be able to take that away from the government, right? They can't regulate it as much or like at all, right? So you can't hide transactions on a blockchain. Anything positive about Udemy? I've taken a couple like game dev courses on there. Everything else I just end up getting 1% in because they're all the same and they're boring. Learning a framework before the language to become employable more quickly. There's going to be certain points where you're going to get stuck in that framework and you're going to be like, well, how do I solve it? You're loving every moment of it. Dude, congratulations. You're on your journey. Python's where it's at. Colton, welcome aboard. Yeah, so Interos, I play Overwatch right now. Opinions on beginner learning 2 languages at once. It's probably a good thing. You'll probably find similarities between the two, and then if you get stuck with one, you can go to the other, and maybe it'll click on the other language, and you can come back. Mass learning. There's a word for it. Forget, but it's a good tactic. Yeah, don't just learn a language. You got to do that job search wherever you want to work, or if you want to work remote and go that route and just try to see what's out there. Have I done a course on Udemy or Final Cut or Photoshop? A Udemy course on those? No, I just use YouTube for that. How was my sleep? It was all right. I only slept a few hours. Got up, do more stuff. Do I watch anime? Nah, not really. Well, not at all. Only animated stuff that I watch would be probably like Rick and Morty. Once you get interference between languages, no. Concepts are the same between languages. Learning syntax between the two it depends on the person. Strong knowledge of React. Well, I mean, like, what else do you know? You got to know something else. React is just a library. Anime is life. Well, I prefer to have a girlfriend instead of a body pillow. Pickle Rick. You want to get started in cybersecurity. I don't know enough about it. CSS, jQuery, pretty strong design skills. You need to know like Ajax. You need to know SQL. You need to know like how to set up at least like a UML diagram for a database, a basic relational tables, indicate multiplicity on those things. Body pillows don't leave you. Well, why are you afraid of a girl leaving you? I'm not afraid. My girlfriend wants to leave. Okay, bye. Like, I'm not attached. Enjoy your day. Constant hustle equals true. Where's your self-confidence, my guy? If you're worried about something leaving you, come on. Why you think that you're not worthy of a girl? Like a lot of people think that, right? And they're like, "I'm just so lucky." No, you're not. Dude, don't be a little bitch. Where's your confidence? Why did I leave my last country? My country. Finland I was not born there. I know. I was born in Atlanta, Georgia. So I didn't leave. I'm back in my country. Hunter, what's up, dude? Isn't SQL very risky? Not really. There's a lot of, if you're talking about like SQL injection, no. Coke and CNN. Don't forget that we have peanuts and peaches or something. I don't know. Georgia is not for me. What languages did you know when you got your first job? I knew JavaScript and barely Angular. Barely. Like, it's bad. It's my favorite exercise at the gym. I like chest stuff, arm stuff. I don't like legs because my knees pop and I think I pinched a nerve on my hip, so it hurts to bend over and stuff. I don't have a Georgia accent. It's on purpose. Never skip leg day. He asked what the favorite exercise was. My least favorite is obviously leg day, but I don't skip it because then you end up looking like Hugh Jackman. I don't know if you guys seen that picture. Look up Hugh Jackman skips leg day, and you'll see him like deadlifting this huge, I don't know, almost 400 pounds or something, and then his legs are like toothpicks. Use leg press. We don't have a leg press at the gym that I go to because I go to a rock climbing gym. So yeah, dude, just barbell squats. Oh my God. See, would you want to break in with that? I wouldn't. Subi, come up here. The stream wants to see you, fam. Come here. Come here. This is the other one. So this is a half Rottweiler, half cattle dog. She will fuck you up, fam. I mean, actually, she's really nice, but like, she's actually really protective of my girlfriend. Sometimes I'll pick up my girlfriend and just toss her over my shoulder and then walk around. Here, come here, Sue. I just want to say hello. How you doing, girl? Anyway, she's really protective. She's like a German Shepherd, so she'll if I reach for her, she'll go for my arm. She's a good dog. She's a good girl. She's the goodest girl. Sue, come up here. Matter of fact, come on up. Come on up here. She just wants to see if I have food, but that's okay. Hey, number 2. You love dogs, dude? I love dogs. Dogs are dark. Hey, Sue. Are you serious? All right, then. This is what she's doing. She's just chilling. Hey, dog. Hey, what are you doing? What's up, dude? Love pups equals true. How old is she? She's like maybe 3 or 4. Where did I get her? I got both of these dogs at the shelter. She's actually watching the screen. So funny. Yeah, so I got this one at the shelter. They're both Trevor or Ledger Wallet. Probably Ledger because I know how to use the Ledger Wallet. Blink if you're kidnapped. I think she winked. Can you read the chat? How you doing, Sue? Hello, this is Doggy. You're kind of between beginner and intermediate. See, I would say that I'm like intermediate Python. So me, header for each like. All right. That's 14 likes. She's okay. I think she just thinks that I have food somewhere on my desk that eventually I'll give her. Did I have any qualifications when I started applying for jobs? I mean, besides the engineering degree, that doesn't matter much because it's from Finland. All right, you can go. There you go. Goodbye. Strong suit in web dev? I like product management, to be honest. Coding is cool. I like all that stuff, but product management and, that sort of stuff. A lot of people get real excited about little things in code. I get real excited about other stuff. You like my hair? It's kind of messy. You're from Turkey, so your degree. Are web development books worth it? The problem that you have with web development books are you're going to get stuck, right? It's better to code along or code first and then break something 10 times than to read a book. And then at the end of the book, start trying to code. You're still going to get stuck. You're still going to break stuff 35 times. You might as well just start trying to code. Find something, try to make it. I mean, it's good for an idea. If you're going to do it, code along for sure. Make my best funny face. That's it. You're looking at it. It's my default face, dude. I don't even need to get a mask for Halloween. Off to learning, hit the like button. Thanks, dude. Software company of some sort? If so, what kind? Nah, I don't want to start a company because I don't want to have to deal with employees because I think, well, if I had employees, I would be like, all right, guys, please have this done by this date. I don't care what you do in the meantime. If you want to like go on vacation to do it, or you want to watch Netflix all day and play Xbox, like I don't care. Bye, Brian. Rostar, welcome aboard. Can't wait for the job, but you got to keep learning. Yeah, dude, you got to do it. Do I have an idea on blockchain development? Is it worth studying? Blockchain development is, I don't know if I would invest in a coin, right? Or a specific network such as Ethereum has Solidity, which you can build your own ERC20s on. There are other tokens coming out, right? So how many different languages do you want to learn when technically all of them just might crash and burn? Learn about blockchain. Hello, Red. Hello from Russia, I remember. How important is Stack Overflow when you use the site to find a job? It's very important. Dude, you got to run. Brian, run. My other dog. You can see the other dog earlier, I guess. I don't know. He's not in here right now. Oh, he's over there behind the wall, behind me. Weren't I streaming not 8 hours ago? Yeah, I went to sleep roughly 5-6 hours and then got back up, uploaded my video, and then I figured out what I wanted to make the video on today, which is the array flattener, which if you want to see it, you can see it here. This will be, is this dog husky? No. What's up, Armand? How's it going, man? The grind don't stop. So, like, constant hustle, right? It's not so much of a grind. I like doing this. Sometimes I wish I could, take a break for a few days, but that's not how it works. Resume o'clock. How many titles can I use for a recurring series before I have to start putting Resume Review Saturday #1? Like, as soon as you put episode number 1 or make something into a series and put that on the thumbnail, people won't watch. Watch how many small YouTubers make a series and then watch the very first video, get tons of views, and then later in the series they just like fall. So you have to use unique titles and stuff. How do I manage to stay energized all day? See, that's the thing. You assume that I'm energized all day. What's my time schedule? Resume o'clock, right? Can you work remote from a different country in your home country? Of course you can. So Bitcoin, I get it, right? But I'm just cautious with my time. Goodbye, Colton. Thanks for hanging out. Okay, so Jazz, you need to know JavaScript arrays, JavaScript objects, and the map function. Tomorrow is Monday. Why? See, this is where you got to get yourself to be excited about Monday. Mondays used to bother me. I'd get real depressed on Sundays, and actually the depression didn't happen until about 1 p.m. Sunday, because then you're like, well, I don't really have enough to do anything fun today, so I'm just going to eat some pizza and play video games. And then all of a sudden, it's like 11 p.m. and you got to go to sleep, but you're only going to get 4 hours of sleep. And then everyone makes the mistake saying, well, if I go to sleep right now, I can still get 6 hours of sleep. The problem is you got to brush your teeth, take a shower, get comfortable, then finally fall asleep, which takes like another hour and a half. Noah, this is live. Welcome aboard. For React, Jais, yeah, you should probably know a little bit about Axios, Ajax, maybe how to write a simple GET request. Does remote work require a work permit in the country? No, they'll just hire you on as a contractor. Did I ever try any nootropics while learning to code? Yes, but nothing that messes with dopamine or serotonin. I get asked this a lot. Just the typical caffeine, and then if you want, you can look into adrafinil, which goes down to modafinil, which is prescribed to people with narcolepsy. But if you don't have narcolepsy and you take it, it just keeps you alert, pretty much. Or I would say it makes you focus on something. It still doesn't get the work done. It doesn't affect your motivation, but the distractions don't phase you as much. Obviously, some nootropics for, I don't know, theanine. Opinion on smart drugs. That's what we're talking about, right? So the problem is you call them like smart drugs. They're more like smart supplements. And if you're not taking like armodafinil, yeah, or just FL modafinil. Problem is you have to be prescribed that. So is the lifecycle component on React very important? Are you memeing me right now from my video? It's so funny. A lot of people are like, I think you did quite poorly on that video. Like, well, I got to step 2, and then I recorded step 2, and then I was like, yeah, I don't want this job. So I never followed up. Also, like, I'm filming it, and I'm trying to make sure that I don't say anything, even though I can blur it out, right? But just getting inspired to learn stuff for the day. Dude, nice. Check it out. What are your guys' morning routine? I'd like to know. Tell me your morning routine. You enjoyed my video on palindromes. Okay, so Rostar today is going to be array flatteners. You want to follow up with my dad? How's he doing? He's doing well. He has a lot of videos queued up on Google Drive. I just have to find the time. Okay, let me take that back. I have to make the time to edit his videos for him because he doesn't necessarily know how to do that. And I know he's been pumping out content. It just hasn't been on his channel, but I think he's okay. He likes the car. I hope he does. Okay. What's the difference between senior dev and a software engineer? They're interchangeable. You wake up, go to the bathroom, off to work. Make a little bit more time for yourself, Zenel. Take a bath, teeth in the office. That's it? You don't ever have any me time? Wake up, coffee, turn on the computer, start coding. That's it? View your budget, shower, work, breakfast. None of you guys write down your goals? Do any of you meditate in the morning? What do I do in my free time? This is my free time. I try to work for myself, so. I would say I'd like to, learn about video editing. I spent like 4 hours yesterday just learning how to motion track stuff in Mocha After Effects. Why would you write your goals down? I know my goals. Okay, well, the problem is when you start to feel demotivated, that's typically due to the fact that you've lost sight of the goals and motivation to why you're doing it. So you've tried meditation before, you never really jumped into it, right? So the first couple times, it's not going to make much sense. You're just going to be sitting there with your eyes closed being like, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? This is so dumb. And, but eventually, if you try to just observe, so your brain is a thought machine, right? It makes thoughts regardless of if you want it to or not. And then you make thoughts, right? Stuff that you decide to do. So that's the difference, right? So your brain's generating a whole bunch of noise and fuzz. Then there's your deliberate thoughts over here. And so if you take a step back, you can just watch all this noise. It sounds really out there, right? But the benefit of doing that is when your brain generates a thought, so to speak, you can be like, you know what? I didn't make that thought. That thought just popped up. And then you can kind of get lost with those thoughts, get caught up in it. And then, if you get caught up in the cycle, it's hard to break out of that. So it's the ability to identify negative thoughts. Anyways. Breakfast, 1 hour commute. You better be listening to Audible on that 1 hour commute. 1 hour commute back, do random stuff. I hope you're getting 2 hours of Audible. That's 10 hours. That's 10 hours of books every week. Average book's about 8 hours. Meerdag. Okay. How did I grow my channel so fast? I don't necessarily know. You write your main focus for the day when you get to work. If you write your goals down every day, it's just a constant reminder of why you're doing what you're doing. Swim 1,000 meters. Nice, dude. Eat fruit. Yep. I've read that book too. Your goals are written down on your giant whiteboard in your office. So this is the thing, Rostar. You write it down once, but you never have to look at it again. If you write it down every day, you have to look at them every single day. And I imagine you'll have some serendipitous moments where you'll be like, you know what? Maybe I'm doing this. Maybe I should try this. Have I ever done keto before? I was on keto for the past 28 days. I took a week off this week. Today, all my keto stuff is coming. So tomorrow, I'm going to go back to it. Did I have less energy during the day? Not really. Maybe for a day or two. Lots of love from India. Lots of love from Salt Lake City. Yeah, you have ketones. Ketones in your brain affect spatial learning and memory. The problem is your brain also likes sugar, so it's good to cycle it for a while, right? So you do ketosis for a while, take a week off, then go back. It's kind of stressing you out to see your goals when you look up every time. So that's a perspective problem. It should be motivating you, not stressing you out. Stop being dependent on the hospital you work for 100%. I'm tired of working for them 9 to 5. Yeah, dude, I could never work a 9 to 5 again. The company that I'm working at now will be the last company that I work for as an employee. I will Uber if I have to. But, they let me do this, I have a flexible schedule. You have another question. How can you make a resume for front-end dev with no experience? Watch my videos. I just posted a bunch of videos. There's a whole bunch of resume examples in there. People that don't have experience. Uber's horrible. Don't do it. But you know what's worse than Uber? Working a 9 to 5 with 5 bosses telling you what to do. What's up, dude from Indiana? When I say Uber, I mean like Lyft or, whatever. You're happy to work for me for free if I need it. I don't know if I have time to tell you what to do. Unbelievable work ethic. Hey, thanks, Armand. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, but you're getting paid. You still get paid with Uber and Lyft. The majority of your money comes from tips. So what you got to do is you got to have like a Nintendo Switch, and then you give it to the passengers in the back to play, or you have a really long auxiliary cord and you give it to the passengers in the back to plug in their phone so they can be the DJs. It's all about the experience. Everyone thinks they just treat it like a taxi job, but it's about an experience for the customer. And then you get 5 stars and people start like, hey, can I have that guy? Oh, this guy's awesome. Right? Then you meet people and you make connections. There's more intangibles to it than just the minimum wage they pay you. How's the work where I work? It's cool. They give me a flexible schedule. I get to be creative and try new things. They give me challenging projects that I always don't know if I can do. Struggle with imposter syndrome. They keep me in check, The people that work there are pretty smart. I like working with the people. I just said that, but can you do an internship while doing a 9 to 5 job? That's what I did. I worked my engineer job, and then I had 20 hours a week that I went on my off day. So I worked Sunday to Wednesday, then Thursday and Friday and Saturday, I worked for software, just nonstop. Have I done freelancing before or later? I don't know. Freelancing is okay. It's hard. Normally, if you're a freelancer, you want a job that's like a long, indefinite contract. You tag me in the MKBHD tweet. Hold. Yeah, electrical engineering jobs are boring. Mechanical engineering jobs are boring. Aerospace jobs are boring unless you're working for like SpaceX, but then you're going to be underpaid, but you can say that you work for Elon Musk. Just being real. Which one is more important, programming skills or college degree? Come on, bro. That's not a real question. You got to be trolling me with that question. Obviously, the skills. Anyone who thinks a degree is more important than what you can make is probably from like 1955. Have a nice day, Ivan. See ya. What's the difference between front end and back end? Front end is what you see. So what you see on your monitor right now, me or your phone, that's front end. Where this video gets sent to a server somewhere from my end, before it comes to you, all that stuff that happens, that's back end. Degree at least gives you a chance. So that's a fallacy. You're assuming that a degree gives you a chance. If a degree gives you a chance, why are a whole bunch of people with degrees unemployed? You have I think it depends on the company, how big the company is. I would say regardless of your degree, it's still up to you. If you want to lean on something, that thing is going to fall over eventually, and then you're going to be on your own by yourself. Don't lean on a reputation or a name or a paper to prop you up. It's up to you to do that, dude. You got to be you got to be independent, self-sufficient. Do I have to go into work sometimes? Yeah, I go into work 2 times a week. What up, dog? Creeping in the back. Where do I see my channel in a year from now? I really wish I could say, but I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I see my channel similar to what it is now, but higher quality. And Daniel, I hope you're still here in a year from now. Hopefully I'm still making good videos for you or for all of you. I just want to provide value to you guys. Explain a random thing. I watched a video yesterday on lifestyle creep about how when people make more money, they buy more things, which inevitably, doesn't let them pay off their debt. My girlfriend does that. She has lifestyle creep. She makes more money. She instantly wants to buy a new thing. She gets a bonus. She wants to buy a new thing. Right? Money just burns a hole in their pockets. Is Node.js hard to learn? It depends on the person. Dude, you destroyed the golf code challenge? Nice, dude. Parents always say the degree is more important because they think if I get it, you'll be applied to any job. Well, you're from Russia. Russia is a very traditional place. I went to school on the Russian border in Finland, and all of my classmates were Russian. So I understand how that mentality works there, but that's not necessarily the case. Also, Russian degrees, no offense to you, right? This has nothing to do with you, but it's just because in Russia, you can bribe the teacher for a degree. And I know this because students tried to bribe the teachers in Finland, and the teachers in Finland were like, what? No, I'm not going to take your ruples to pass you on this exam. And so therefore Russian degrees are kind of looked down upon. So if I were you, I would figure out a way to go to a different country and get a degree. I had Russian students in my machine design class, right? I've told this story before, but we were in machine design class, and the teacher was like, "All right, guys, what's your project going to be?" And they go group to group, and they're like, "We want to make AK-47," and it's like, bruh, how you know how to make an AK-47? We have blueprint. Wait, bruh, hold on, chill out. Data structures and algorithms needed to get the job. Did they ask it? Only in the interview. Great Russian impression, mate. Great bait, mate. How are foreign degrees viewed by U.S. employers? I have a foreign degree, and it depends on what it is. So it's really hard for me to get an engineering job because my degree is not accredited by something in the U.S., right? Because we have ITT and DeVry and all these for-profit colleges that give you a degree. And so therefore in the US, we need a third-party regulator to be like, yeah, bro, you can't get an aerospace degree in 6 months and then work at NASA. Like, that's not how it works. So here, if you say this, if you say rise up lights, it equals razor blades in Australian. So weird how that works in Australian with an Australian accent. Everyone's saying that in their head right now. They're like, oh, that's hilarious. You want to build a website while learning a little bit of front end and back end. You know the basics. Is it okay to start with a hard project? Constant sellout equals false. Okay, you might get overwhelmed, and you might not know what certain things are, and you might get stuck. But if you have the ability and you don't get discouraged by having to Google things, then definitely do it. Am I a military kid? No. I was married to a Finnish girl. I met her online. I tried to bring her to the United States, but I was a college kid, so didn't have any money for the visa. So I went there, and then I went to school there, got married. I was already in school here for a few years, so I was already in school for mechanical engineering here, and I just transferred there. It was in English. It was also tuition free. Thoughts on Code Academy and Udemy courses? They're okay. But was she hot? Oh, man, I don't know. At first, she pulled a Britney Spears one day. She had this long, luscious hair, and then she comes in one day with her hair shaved and it's like dyed purple, and she's like, "Don't I look so cute?" And I was like, "Don't touch me." That's just my personal preference. Right? So I was like, red flags. Definitely red flags of instability. That's how you know you got to leave. I was married and I was in the middle of my degree. What did I want to become when I was a kid? Definitely a pilot. I still want to be a pilot, but the reality is that in a few years, pilots are going to be automated. Right? They're already automated. The only thing the pilots do is help land and help take off. What age was I married? I got married at 20. I got divorced at 25. And the requirements for it are quite high. They used to be a lot lower before 9/11, and then the hours needed to be able to fly the jet rose exponentially, therefore causing any certification to rise exponentially. It's already really expensive to get a private pilot's license, a PPL. Do I play games? Yeah, I play games. Got Xbox. Is 20 a good age to get married? So there's never a good age to get married. Don't get married unless you want to have kids. That's really the only reason. I find no benefit to marriage other than if you want to have kids. So I will never get married again. I've told my girlfriend I'm not going to marry her. Tax benefits. So Daniel, let's real talk, bro. If you're worried about taxes, you're not making enough money. Insurance benefits. Why is that your problem? Would you teach your future kids how to code? I'm not going to have kids. I would rather just help kids that already exist with shitty parents. Where should someone start? Go to Free Code Camp and maybe insurance benefits if you're in the United States, but like, I don't know, not worth. You're not entitled to half my stuff. So rich people care a lot about taxes. They care more. Yeah, but you don't have to be married to get the tiny little tax benefit. Rich people that care about taxes do it a whole nother way with corporations, bro. They're not worried about like $40,000 worth of tax benefits that they can write off. When you're making $2 million, $40,000 is like a pack of gum. They don't care about that. How to make an interviewer. So you need to ask about the application that you're being brought on to. How big is the team? What would be my position and the title? What's the time? 8:22. Yeah, they write off a lot. Rich people do write off a lot. You're not wrong, but you do it through corporations, not through marriage. You want to see my dog? You will at the end of the stream. It's recorded. Do you ask at the beginning? So David, this is how it works. They'll usually say like, do you have any questions for us? Do you have any questions for me? Anything you want to know? And you always need to have questions. If you don't have questions, it's like an automatic. You're not even interested. You didn't even do research. Can you guys do me a favor and hit the thumbs up? I would appreciate that. I just like to keep these videos even with my other videos in terms of the like ratio. If you're here and you're lurking and you're like, don't tell me what to do, Josh, that's fine. You don't have to do it. I understand what it's like when some guy on a computer screen asks you to do something. Do I calculate the job? What? Oh, so you do a flat rate, Daniel. Hit him with the flat rate. Don't hit him with that hourly rate. You want to see my cute dog? You can. Go watch the intro to my video the other day. You dropped out from university for a CS degree. It's in an extremely bad state, traumatizing experience, trying to become self-taught. You don't feel well. That's all right, man. It's possible to be self-taught. Don't worry about it. The Afro Mike. What's up, dude? Welcome aboard. Web development, coding, or software development programming? It's all programming, man. Just, are you doing it in a terminal? Are you doing it remotely on an AWS server? Are you doing it in an IDE? Are you doing it in Vim? Are you doing it in Emacs? It's all programming. What do I prefer, though? So Calvin, I want to take my edit game to the next level. So I have this camera right here, right? But I'm thinking about buying a GH5. I don't know if I will get one yet, though. But I'm thinking about, I really like to have a GH5 and then keep this. So imagine like I have this one off to the side and the main camera here, and I can swap between the two angles for that quality. Hello to your Korean fans. You can say Seaball. Is that a Blue Yeti? It is indeed. So Daniel, yeah, you want to definitely hit him with that fixed rate. It's good it creates trust between the two. Some people might think that you are, jacking their price up. Actually, it's an insult. Well, you told me to say it, so high five to you, I guess. I guess that was funny. Do I edit on AE, Premiere Pro, After Effects, and Premiere Pro? How do you negotiate salary with HR? Ask what the budget for the position is. High five. Hi from Serbia. U.S. websites for job searching. Indeed. We work remotely. Monster Jobs. Stack Overflow specifically. Craigslist for the company you want to work. So Daniel, the fixed rate it creates trust, right? Because if you take a project and you complete it in a day and they want it done in a month, suddenly you've just literally made $500 in a day. So, but if you go over, right? If you go over the timeline that you guys have agreed upon, then it's on you because you're messing up and you didn't adjust your timeline accordingly. Oh, there's two Daniels. All right, I'm talking about Dos Santos. Castellon? I don't know. It seems Spanish to me. Three of us. Oh, here we go. Everything guy. Hi. Welcome aboard. Thanks for hanging out on your Sunday mornings. Sundays are not the best time to stream, or weekends in general. Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays are the best time to produce any content and push content because the end of the week, people are getting ready for their weekends, or they're not at their computers, or they're on their phone, which they're less engaged with. If you have to double tap on a phone, that's as far as someone's willing to go when it comes to leaving a comment, especially on YouTube or interacting. Is it good to go for an apprenticeship in web development with no experience? I mean, of course, you should try. Do I think you should learn React Native? Absolutely, you can transition that to web. Yo, Jason, you watching my first week. Thanks so much for doing that series. Yeah, I'm going to do a second week. So responsive design is this week, and then I'll try to capture some more of the lecture stuff for you guys. That'll be fun. How to handle updating your LinkedIn to show programming stuff when it's filled with nerding informatics. Red, I'm full stack. So you feel like it's going to send a mixed message. So there's a little summary section, Jaren, that you can go in and you can edit that to say, how often does the, all right, let me ask you, how often do the people at your job tell you like, or look at your LinkedIn? Probably not that much. So this is slight risk, but I would do it, which is what I did. I put that on my LinkedIn. I had a mechanical engineering job, but I'm currently transitioning my career from the medical world to software, and you'll probably get a whole lot of recruiters. I'm full stack, holds back superiority chuckle. You have to be able to do both in some sense. Tell me your favorite song this week. I like politically incorrect songs, so rap songs in general. Talk about big booty bitches and stuff. So probably one of those songs. Let me look. I'd have to open my Spotify. I think this week, maybe Green Gucci Suit, Rick Ross. It's got a good beat. Do you think a portfolio site, Jaren, I hope that answered your question. Do I think a portfolio site should also have skills section, or should projects be evidence of skills? Yeah, you don't. So on your project site, just include the skills that you use, like right underneath it, as like I developed this with React Native and a SQL backend and whatever Firebase, blah blah. And machine learning is huge in medical. That would be good. You got a good point, David. About rap diss tracks. Yeah, I'm not really interested in watching two people flex on each other. I just want a good trap beat. It's like, yeah, you have money. All right, I have money too. All right, let's diss each other. Fantastic. I have more important things to do, right? So his problem is to rap about someone else's as his problem, like size of a man by size of his problems, right? So I have so much other things got going on, right? So much other to do in life. Do I for beat or bass? Obviously the bass. They aren't diss tracks. Maybe I just haven't heard the right ones. Oh man, you want my Spotify play? I don't necessarily have a Spotify playlist. Oh, I just opened up my Spotify and I see that my sister has a playlist and she's listening to Do I Make You Wanna by Billy Currington. The playlist is Chillin' on a Dirt Road. Oh God. So I hate country music. So I'm basically the opposite of my family. So you mean Pluralsight, Egghead? Which paid online resources do I recommend? Probably Pluralsight. They're constantly updated. Egghead is also good. Udemy can get a little bit outdated. Check out Team Treehouse if you want a more of a premium experience. Front-end Masters could be good. Laracast, Railscast could be good. I hate country music, and I was born and raised in Georgia. I'm sitting on my truck bed drinking a beer, got my girlfriend, something about my rip-torn jeans, something. I can't, I can't do it. Got my tobacco going and my Ford F450. Can you see that I have a little bit of resentment towards that culture? It's not for me. I feel like people with that accent are automatically looked down upon. So while I have the ability to talk about it or talk like them or relate with them, it's not. I don't know, just very trashy to me. It makes that kind of culture makes it okay for you to not want to be a better person, I guess. Sitting on a dirt road at night, got my moonlight out. Gonna do something about skinny dipping. You're my girl, I'm gonna marry you right now. Oh, we broke up. All right, I'm gonna get back with you. Then we're gonna go on the Springer show. Like, bro, it only goes up to 350. That's the meme, Rostar. That is the meme. Yeah, I purposely avoid it. I mean, not because I actually care how they sound, right? But it just gives people an impression that you're dumb, and that's just how it is. That's just 30-second country tag by Jason Derulo. I can't do country music, man. When am I gonna do tutorials on YouTube? I'm doing one today. We're doing array flatteners. Yeah. I mean, I don't break out the red Solo cup. Well, I mean, obviously I take off my first camouflage shirt so that I can get to my camouflage tank top, which I can then bust out the Budweiser and get my can of Skull dipping tobacco. And then I get my empty Diet Coke bottle that I can spit my stuff in. Ugh. They have good food and drinks in the South. I mean, it's true, right? We have all kinds of fried everything. I don't know what language that is. Let's see, Calvin. You could say mainstream rap is I sell drugs, girls, kill you with a gun, right? Trying to catch you in the face. You ain't got no bodies. Yeah, been listening to a little bit too much Travis. T Grizzly. I didn't leave T Grizzly out. I just literally just said you ain't got no bodies. Like you ain't got no strap. Like Lil Pump. We could do Lil Pump, I guess. He's not the most probably academically sound person, but he makes good beats. My computer's wallpaper move. Is it a gift? So it's actually, I'm reading here. I'm okay. So I grew up in the South, right? And I'm not. What's an array flattener? It's when you have nested arrays. Yeah. So basically, go to Steam and then go to Wallpaper Engine. Lil Uzi Vert. Have you ever seen the memes where Uzi Vert tries to like communicate? Man, that's good. That dude is just always high. I like all types of music, but mainly I enjoy the instrumentals more. Calvin, that's the Dono train. Actually, Armand started the Dono train. Calvin, if no one else donates, I'm gonna give you your $1 back. You used Ubuntu, bro. I mean, I can't help you then. Don't forget to tip my stripper. I'll put it on my card. I don't know how many minutes I can get with $1, though. Maybe 45 seconds. Anything you wanted to do, let me know. I'll put a request in. I'm still online, yeah. Jaren, if no one donates, I'm going to give you your $1 back. I will mail it to you personally. Bitcoin. Which cryptocurrency was that given with today? That is the question. Do I ever plan to host a meetup for my fans? Daniel, oh, well, here we go. The Dono train. Thanks, guys. This is all of the Dono train is going towards a new camera so that I can have the auxiliary shots. So it's Litecoin today. Nice, dude. Stop playing with my emotions with these donation trains. That's what I'm saving up for. I'd really like to get another camera so that I can... I just want to get the quality going. Armand, you can't do it twice, bro. That's cheating. Greetings from Poland. Greetings from Salt Lake City. Got a train. That's a pretty looking train there in the chat. I did meetups before I did YouTube, but I don't know. It feels weird to think that I have fans. I would just consider you guys like friends that I try and help out, even though we've never met, right? We could shake hands, sit down, talk it out, hug it out, whatever you want. If you're an introvert, probably not hug it out. Money is not able in Serbia. That's because you don't have money in Serbia. Yeah, please no hug. All right, I won't touch you. Human contact is off. I understand. We're developers. Human contact is taboo. We communicate virtually via text, and we also put our emotions. Meet and make out. We'll bond with board games. We could bond with board games. What are you guys going to do today? You guys got any big plans? I think that I really want to see the new Mission Impossible. It looks pretty cool. Dude, Relico, what's the deal? Doesn't matter. It's all good. Do I play FIFA? Gonna work on prep course for boot camp. Nice, dude. Do I play FIFA? No, I don't play sports games virtually. Why would I do that when I can just go outside? With volunteering at the hospital. Nice, dude. Sounds good. CSS Grid, yard work, maybe some Factorio. Dude, that sounds good. I'm probably going to play some Overwatch and then record some videos and work on my website and make some courses for the Teachable. Korean fried chicken. Overwatch? Sam, you're doing Unity. How are you here? Yeah, but new Mission Impossible looks pretty lit. Please give my Teachable link. Oh, what's my website? Website's not done. It's got a lot of lorem ipsum text on it. Sam and I are working on it. I'm your background music. Oh man, so you have like a 15-year-old voice. Make a Git workflow tutorial. I am actually. It's going to go on the Teachable. That's the first course. It's going to be. It's not only going to be Git workflow. It's going to be Git flow, like that entire master dev feature branch into the dev, into the master, into the production. You saw Pupper. They're back there. Overwatch for 2 hours, vid work for 5 minutes. How do you know? A working folder. Did I say something that sounded like working folder? You could use Advanced Git. Advanced Git has special use cases, which is, it's like a as needed basis. I think once you learn the fundamentals and maybe cherry pick, you're good to go. A working folder for JavaScript. I'm not sure. I haven't heard of that. Maybe I have. It sounds familiar, but I don't remember. What up? Afrotech, what up? You have a Patreon, dumb you. Yeah, if you guys want to support the channel, get those auxiliary views, I have a Patreon. I'm trying to make daily content the best I can, and I'm trying to up the quality every day. So I'm spending a lot of time learning how to do things. But eventually, I'm gonna make a video where I make a Doctor Strange portal through this wall. I'm gonna walk into the video and be like, "What's up, guys? It's your boy," and it's gonna look like high quality. To stop brute force attacks, personal website. I mean, I don't know. I don't have a back end. What's up, everybody? It's Peter McKinnon here. Too real. He starts with the P, and he does the thing. He's like, "What's up, everybody?" And then his hair flips back. And then he leans back, he props his leg up, and then he gets his cup of coffee, and he's like, "What's going on, guys?" I know his mannerisms too well. Have you worked with feature flags instead of Git branches? No, I haven't worked with them. No. Yeah, so one of the perks on the Patreon is like a personal boot camp where I make a curriculum for you specifically. I will tell you exactly where you need to go, what you need to know for each job that you want. I will write your resume and cover letter for you. And then you have my personal phone number so that you can message me every day. I understand that the price is pretty up there, right? I get that. But the goal is to do this full time. So it's serious business. It's not like memeing around. It's like I take you from zero to job. But, obviously I don't shill that because there's so many other opportunities. But if you want to work with me, yeah. So Eric, the price is pretty. I mean, it's a lot cheaper than a boot camp, but it's more expensive than an hourly rate of someone that works at like Google. So I think it's a fair price, to be honest. Do I think that making a YouTube channel has helped me with getting jobs? I think that making a YouTube channel has actually discouraged me from getting a job because you can Google my name now and you'll see me bombing an interview. And so when I apply, like, do I work with musical programming? I've never heard of that, but that sounds really interesting, man. That's why, like, I encourage people to check out the Patreon, but I don't want to shill everything, right? I feel like the real people that are willing to do that understand, and yeah. So Eric, if you already finished the boot camp, but it's all good. Actually, I think if Armand's here, I believe Armand is going to be doing that. So that'll be cool. How about a magic trick? Yeah, so I have a card, right? So, there's a card. Oh, there it is. Fantastic. So what's the trick today. Bitcoin donation address. Hold on. Let me find it. I have an Ethereum one. Let me get my Bitcoin one. It's my tech specialty. Teach a magic trick. No, that takes the fun out of it. Like, everyone wants to know how to do it, and they're like, well, that wasn't even hard. Well, yeah, but like, you didn't know that 2 seconds ago, and you were like, thought I was a wizard. I am a backbone. I am not. That is not even close. Show the QR code. I was just going to paste the address in here. He's a tech wizard. I am the tech lead. I am a tech lead. I'm the tech lead. That is the Bitcoin donation address if you are so inclined. in before you send me an entire Bitcoin. Oh my God. If you send me an entire Bitcoin, I will be like, oh, you can't copy from phone. All right, let me go here and I will paste it. This is the most ghetto thing I've ever done in my life. There. I put it in a JS bin. It is the HTML. Do I have a LinkedIn? I do. Just look up my name. You'll see me. If I become a real life wizard, can you apply to Code Wizard only jobs? Or do they so you need to find the Jedi jobs, Carlos. I don't know if you've seen Jedi looking for a code Jedi. That's what you need to find. Or maybe, yeah, code Jedi or elite codists. Still don't know what I do. I am a mainly front-end developer, but I've done full stack before. But right now I'm working with C#, ASP.NET. I'm in charge of a UI overhaul for a large enterprise application, and I work through that on my day job. So implementation, version control, all that stuff. It's me, the CTO, and then another back-end guy. So I usually work with the back-end guy, or we pair code or whatnot, Make millions, hire you as an editor or cameraman, boom, done. Calvin, do you want to work for me? I think editing is part of the humor, right? It takes time, but that's what's enjoyable. Make millions. I mean, that's all right. I suppose that'd be a cool byproduct. If I could just go ahead and get to 15,000 this weekend, 15,000 subs, that would be baller. What is a Pastebin link? Not work. Do you know Block Explorer? Yeah, but I don't ever look at it. So like, I would need to. Here. There you go. There you go. Is front end the main thing that I do? No, I work with C#. I do front end and back end, but I was brought on as front end, but as different resources in the company, I've moved around, then, I've taken on more hats, more responsibilities. Do I have a day schedule? Do work, teach students when I have time, and then, or teach students, like I do have time, right? I always have time to teach the students, but, and then make videos, eat food, work out. My company name, no. You can just look up my LinkedIn if you want. Do I do all of my coding manually? Yeah. Do I get burned out? So this is the thing with being burned out. You can still work while you're burned out. If you let it affect you, once you give up, once you accept burnout, you'd be surprised how many times that you think that you've been burned out and you just keep going. And then later you finally stop. And you look back and you're like, well, I did it that one time. I could do it again. I really enjoy like interacting. Front end and back end. Do I enjoy front end more? I'm a visual person. I like to make videos, which are very visual. And so I think between those two things, I definitely lean more towards, front end. I like, yeah. Does a living code machine entice you? No. I should have some Bitcoin in my wallet. Oh, no way. Really? Dude, I love Bitcoins. If it could just go up to like 2,000, 20,000. Did it cost $5 to send $5? Oh, I hope not. Thanks, Jake, by the way. I appreciate that. It costs less than 50 cents. Oh, that because they rolled out the Lightning Network now, so it's doing all right. Headsets or earbuds? Headsets. Corsair makes good stuff. I'm not sponsored by them or anything. Where's my Corsair headphones? Found them. Right here. These are pretty good. If you want to get real expensive, you can maybe go with Bose. Your girlfriend doesn't believe that you'll read her name out. Tamara, how you doing, girl? What's up? Where do you get your desktop application? So you have to go to Wallpaper Engine on Steam. She's blushing. Tamara, don't blush. Come on, come on. Just hug it out. Tell him he was right. I'm just kidding. Don't hit him now. That was a meme. I should be wearing my Constant Hustle shirt on stream. I don't have it, right? I'm the only one. I made all this merch because everyone's like, Josh, you should make some merch. So I spent a whole day making merch, and I'm the only one that bought a piece. So fantastic. I understand that the pricing is a little up there, right? But I don't like it's drop shipping, right? So the Teespring takes a cut, like a large cut. And so it's not like the $22 price or whatever you see for a shirt. Like, I don't get that. It's like 30% of that. What do I think about machine learning? Do you ever feel like cutting your hair when it's hot? No, not really. Cheap, some would say. I mean, you guys say that, but there's nothing happening. Have I seen Monster Cat's merch or Jack Paul's merch? Have you seen Logan Paul's Mavericks? Please go check the merch, link in bio, buy that merch, etc. You get more out of seeing results immediately. WF, that's good, and I agree with that, and I'm a visual person, so on a day-to-day basis, that works. But just remember, in life, you have to be satisfied with basically not having immediate results in life. It's 8:55. You have to be like professionals take pride in success in the long run, not in the short term. And I know that we're talking about visuals here, but you have to be able to do something every day without being able to see immediate results. And some days you will, and then some days you won't. And those are the days when you're not seeing any results happen, when nothing is going the way you want. It's easy to give up. Is my inner voice saying anything as I read? Yeah, don't say anything stupid. That will get me banned. Heard about the Constant Hustle shirt. So the link is in the description. There's a little red and white polo. Bro, you about to look fly, dude. For real. The wallpapers link. So Mahindra, just look up Wallpaper Engine on Google. You have to have Wallpaper Engine to get the wallpapers. It's like $3 on Steam. Literally the only reason I have that is for the videos to make the background entertaining because I don't have a whole bunch of neat stuff in here. Carlos about to be the first customer. I can tell you if that's the case. If I keep looking at it and no one buys. Oh, one product. Someone has bought something. I don't know who it was. I think it was yesterday. Someone bought something. I don't know what it was though. A coffee cup. Someone bought a coffee cup. No. Yeah. Yep. My inner voice. I mean, I don't know. I need to be in a meditative state to more accurately hear it. Did I suffer from imposter syndrome before gaining my coding knowledge? I suffer from imposter syndrome every day that I go to work. I suffer from imposter syndrome thinking that I'm not good enough to stream, thinking that I'm not good enough to give you guys advice. I struggle with creating common code questions every weekend because some guy's going to come in and be like, you could have done it in one line like this. It's an ongoing thing, right? But I just ignore it. Brian, no worries, dude. Any tips to get past it? There's no getting past it. You just move in it. Just move forward in it. And then as time goes on, it will become more like noise to you. And then occasionally you'll think something and then you'll remember, like, I said this every time, but like, just think about it. People that are trying to learn to code that think that they're never going to make it always hit a wall and they get demotivated and they're going to stop. Right? And then that happens again. And then they manage to get over that wall. And then the people that have been doing this for years and years, every time they hit a wall, everyone still hits a wall. Like senior level, 20 years plus, they hit a wall. And then there's just going to be like, yeah, well, I figured out something like that before. I'm going to just walk away for a second. Then I'm going to come back. And now the solution might not happen for a day. It might not happen for 2 days or a week. But it will happen. And you just have to have the presence of mind to remember that you've thought back and you've thought 1,000 times before, I'm never going to figure this out. I can't do this. And then you do it. Just remember that. Am I reading to the screen, thinking what to say, hearing myself reflect, picking your words, and saying what you see? Occasionally. Sometimes it just flows. Sometimes I feel like I can't even communicate and I'm half mute. I know this is Sunday, just giving you guys a little bit of that preacher Josh here. Joshua Robinson. Joshua Robbins? Yeah, Robinson. Christopher Robinson. Clay, you seem to be interested in neurology, right? Which is true, right? It's all brain chemicals, connections. Everything is perspective, right? So Clay, you seem like the type of person who reads a lot of, Inner Wisdom by Wayne Dyer, sorry. And I have also done that. I get it. Have I seen the face-off KSI versus Logan Paul? Don't care. Have I tried Adderall? So both of those mess with your dopamine, thereby creating addictions. So no. I used to struggle when I was younger, and I thought I had depression, right? So they gave me SSRIs, and I took them for like 2 weeks, and I was like, yeah, I don't like this. I don't like the way this makes me feel. The trade-offs are not good, and they, serotonin reuptake inhibitors, something like that. Anyways, I don't like stuff that messes with my brain chemicals. I prefer to work out. WF, I'm happy that you're here. Sandeep, I don't know why you care. I don't even know who KSI is. I don't care to know. I know Logan Paul messed up big time. Got everyone on that YouTube going. Technically, you take DMT every day. In a way, if you would like to get technical, but Sam. Anyways, don't take supplements or drugs that mess with your serotonin or dopamine. That affects your pleasure centers. It affects how you feel, which creates addiction because if it's so easy to feel nice, why wouldn't you do that all the time, which is not good. You bought a sticker for your car? Thanks, Calvin. Sweet, dude. Why do I look so good like your dog? I don't know. But isn't food itself a drug supplement? I mean, if you want to be that kind of guy where we go down this like road of hashing out technical differences, sure. But I'm just going to say in general, by and large, if you'd like to argue the by part, sure. Just ordered a shirt and mug. Thanks, guys. Supporting the channel. It's going to go to the GH5. That'll be amazing, dude. Medical cannabis. I'm a firm believer in the you do you, boo-boo. I don't care what you do. I would probably just suggest you don't mess with things that mess with those hormones. You're about to start college. You want advice whether you should take comp sci or computer information systems. Comp sci CIS has job opportunities. There's job opportunities regardless, bro. So just remember that. It's up to you. Don't lean on the degree. Lean on your own ability to find the job. I would say computer information systems probably has a wider range. If you didn't like programming, you could probably move into the IT section with information systems. What was I doing in Finland? I was going to school, married to a girl. Bye for now. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks. Appreciate your Sunday. We'll go for 2 hours. We'll do a 2-hour stream. I don't know if this will be every day. Have I ever looked into programming hardware? And what aspect? Like Arduinos, Raspberry Pis? What I really want to do is get a 3D printer, print a drone, build it, put an Arduino on it, and then automate it with Python and have it fly around. You could do a Draw My Life. I don't think enough people are here to care. I think they just want the information. Like, I'm not providing value by doing a Draw My Life. I could show you the things that I've gone through. Oh, a BIOS? I'm not really interested in that. I need tangible results. I'm a hands-on person. Everyone thinks mechanical engineering is so hands-on. Oh, I'm going to do mechanical because I'm hands-on. It's not hands-on. Not a bad idea, but a waste of time, really. It depends on what you value, Clay. So what you value affects what you do. And I value engagement with you guys. So, we're talking about the 3D printing a drone. Oh, right. Thinking about signing up to Lambda, dude. Kind of features is going to have on my website. It's going to be Armand. Have a good day, dude. Thanks for hanging out on your Sunday. Thanks for the donations. I don't have a Siberian Husky. I have a Huskimo, American Eskimo Husky mix, half and half. Someone left him in the backyard for forever. And yet he didn't have human interaction. He didn't have dog interaction. If you're going to engage, right, so ensure that it has a meaning. The meaning comes from you, right? So if you want to go down these like deep theological things, right, we can do that. Or philosophy talks, like, sure, I mean, that's fine, but you create the meaning, you create your own purpose. What you value affects what you do. Hi, fat face. Fat face, get a haircut. Fresh plan. I think that's an opinion. Get a haircut. I'm going to pass on that. How do I manage all the dog hair? I vacuum a lot. I brush him a lot. Look, you can't call me fat face and then tell me what to do and then demand to see my dog. Oh, I forgot, Sam. I don't know why you're not already a mod, dude. You can't imagine what it'd be like when I have a large community of trolls. I like trolls. Trolls are, I mean, they're good, I suppose. Trolls create a little bit of fun, a little bit of interest. It's fine. How's living in Utah? I like it. I'd really like to go paragliding. Man, I really want to go paragliding. Oh, that's my dream. I want to be a pilot. Sam, you should be moderator. I feel like trolls just feel like they say something because I'm a point of interest, and if they insult me, I'm more likely to engage with them. So best wishes to you as well, Clay. Enjoy your Sunday. Namaste. Crusader Rabbits, you don't insult me. I think you just push buttons, so it's fine. And, I make fun of your avatar, this little Asian girl in a diaper. So if you don't know, Crusader Rabbit's avatar is a little Asian girl in a diaper, and I don't know why, but it creeps me out. How much did I pay for that whiteboard? I think it was like $45. Got it for Christmas one year. What did you get for Christmas, Josh? I got a whiteboard. What? Hold on. I'm learning to code. Cool kid. What's up? There's 51 people here. Thank you for spending your time. I just want you to know that if you're lurking, I appreciate your time. And then if you do have a question for me, I will answer it. Don't think that I'm out of reach, right? I just want to help you guys. My vids provide motivation. So my vids also pigeonhole me into the fact that when they Google my name, they hear me talking about how I want to be self-employed, and they're like, well, why would I hire him if he's just going to do his own thing? Like, luckily, the company that I work for is pretty legit. So what's the plan for the new website? Plan for the new website is to make it a website that reviews all of the places that you guys ask about. So I'll make a video on it, and then I'll make a post, and I will put that there. So not only can you watch the video, you can go read the post. And so it's just going to be like a one-stop, I don't want to say one-stop shop, right? But it's going to be a resource for you guys to go that will aggregate all of like the best resources that we can get when it comes to like learning to code, depending on what you want. If you want to pay, if you want free, like if you want to go to boot camp, that's the goal, is to make it just a site that we all agree on, that we all like, you guys have suggested. How am I building it? I am building it via WordPress because about 2 people. Where's the good boy? I mean, I can go get him. Twitzer, what's up, dude? I'm building it with WordPress because I will probably add my workout stuff. So I have my own workout supplements that's basically not full of fluff, right? There's a lot of stuff in supplements that they do to make the ingredients list longer. Well, mine have like literally 2 ingredients in them, and you can see it and you can see the amounts. So if you want to go copy it and order it, then go do that. But if you don't want to mess with it and you only want like a couple things, then you can buy it. Creatine is hard to do, but yeah. Am I coding 7 days a week? No, not 7 days a week. What are the ingredients? Depends on what you want. So the workout has some beta-alanine, caffeine, citrulline, and some synephrine. So, I mean, that's it, right? So there's no L-arginine. L-arginine in your system taken raw doesn't even do anything. You have to take it as L-citrulline, which converts to L-arginine, and then your body can use it. So there's like a whole bunch of stuff around it. Vegan-friendly workout product. Yeah, I mean, they're made with vegan capsules, so they're vegan-friendly. Arginine L. All right, come back in 30 minutes. Later, dude. Enjoy your course. WooCommerce or another e-commerce platform? WooCommerce for now. Shopify has like a $40 base fee, $70 if you want cart recovery. WooCommerce just requires that you know how to use WordPress and do a little bit of dev. So I think that fits best of both worlds. I don't need to make an e-commerce website from scratch because I'm just one guy, Doesn't make sense. Twitzer, let me go get the doggo. Actually, let me get them to come here. I'm going to yell, so I'm going to mute my mic. These doggos are sleeping. There's one. How you doing, pup? How you doing, Sue? Okay. Check out Reaction Commerce. What do I need to use with that? Can we meet up? If you come to Utah, you won't wear your diaper. But if you're still a small Asian girl, then no. Absolutely not. That would get socially awkward. Probably illegal. I have 2 dogs, yes. Dog is scared of me. Dog wants to go back to sleep. She thinks that she's in trouble because I told her to come in here. It's a JS Node-based e-commerce platform. But I don't want to deal with setting that up. They always need to sleep. It's a hard life being a doggo. You got to sleep and you got to wake up, eat, poop, run around, play a little bit, sleep again. That's rough. Tires you out. Thoughts on coding a site from scratch versus using WordPress? A static website from scratch is probably the best option. WordPress if you want an easy backend. If you're just one guy. It's a rough life, right? Exactly. It's a rough life. I feel like that's a t-shirt brand. So we'll stay here for 4 more minutes. Let's see. Let's see. What's more difficult to learn, low or high end code? You mean like low level or high level? High level code is easier, right? They try to make it more phonetic, more readable, more like English most of the time. Low level code is really abstract. You don't have 550 spent on a diet plan? All right. Well, suggest something and then I'll create it, Jaren. I will train you. I will give you the workout of the Greek gods. The best diet is beans and rice. So that's carbs on carbs I would avoid. Will I ever get remarried? No, we know this. Phonexia, hi. Node Django or Rails for server side? Node's good, Django's good, Rails can die. You want to learn server side. Which language should you pick? Do I still have to do Rails for work? No. Have a good Sunday, dude. Later. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. Got 2 minutes left. You guys got any final questions? Otherwise, I'm just going to plug the Patreon. How long am I going to grow these locks? Until I can do something that doesn't look like Justin Bieber. So hold on. Have a good day. Thanks, guys. If you want to hang out in the Discord where I'm chatting and editing video, give it a week. We'll do another stream tomorrow. My Bitcoin is there. Looking. Cost 11 cents. Cool, dude. It says pending. Calvin, let's do it, dude. Future editor, what's up? What am I reading? It's a good last minute question. I don't have a new book yet. I just finished Mindset. Fat poor. How are you? Fat, can we be friends? I don't understand. 10 seconds. All right, guys, check out the Discord. The link for the Discord is in the description. If you want to support the channel, maybe consider me if I've helped you. There's a Patreon for that. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you guys enjoy the Ray Flatner video later today. Love from Salt Lake City. Thanks, guys.